Around maybe 4 months ago, I identified as a bedrotter. I didn't exercise whatsoever. I spent most of my free time in bed, and I felt gross. I felt my blood sugar spike every time I ate. I don't even know if that's possible, but I experienced that. And it was like I felt my muscles atrophy in real time. I decided to work on my mentality and start living again. Hey everyone, it's Misty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be talking about the positive effects that going to the gym has had on my life for the past 4 months. It says 3 months in the title, but if you are consistent, I do believe that you can feel results in just 3 months. Obviously, you're not going to become the most jacked version of yourself in just 3 months, unless you have some enhancements. But I do believe that exercise of any kind is a non-negotiable. And once you start doing something, when you previously did nothing, you will feel a difference. But anyways, I am just going to give a brief outline of my details beforehand. I'm not the most hardcore gym goer. I do a basic PPL split. I'm not very focused on aesthetics or even function. I train just for the sake of building some kind of muscle. My family has a history of diabetes, and having more muscle on your body improves blood sugar levels and makes your body able to utilize insulin more efficiently. Overall health is just my main motivation. I prioritize the 80-20 rule as well as eating protein and fiber in my meals. I have some decent knowledge about the gym, nutrition, muscle, metabolism, etc., etc. Now that that's out of the way, the first obvious thing that I've noticed in myself is that I did visibly gain a bit of muscle. I did gain some scale weight, but my measurements stayed around the same. I still fit in my clothes. Although my focus wasn't really functional strength or aesthetics, I do look a bit better, if I do say so myself. And I'm able to lift heavier things, just in everyday life. I started having more trust in myself. You can fake confidence and raise that by itself, but I don't think that trust in yourself can be faked. And I believe myself to be a naturally confident and dramatic person. I was a theater kid in high school. When you tell yourself you're going to do something and you actually do it, you build that trust in yourself. This habit that I developed through training has also helped me in other areas of my life, like procrastination in my personal projects as well as schoolwork. My fellow uni students already know that this type of thing piles up real quick. If you trust yourself in at least one area of your life, you're going to trust yourself in making new things happen or improving on things that you might have neglected in the past. The final thing that came with training is actually finding a healthy goal. When you don't have a healthy goal going into something and you go for something unrealistic, you are not going to sustainably achieve that goal. What do I mean by this? Okay, so I've had a weird history with diet and exercise, and I used to exercise with the pure intention of control and a hyper focus on aesthetics. Starting to exercise again, I came in with a healthier, more realistic goal, which was simply improving my overall health by building at least a bit more muscle. Instead of seeing my body as a sculpture that I hit and punish because it doesn't look the way I want to, I think of myself as a work of progress. I am still in that marble phase, and I will forever be in that marble block phase, because you, as a person, are always a work in progress. There is no final form. But even while you're carving that marble block, you need to be careful because marble cracks easily. The human body is so fragile. You might hurt yourself if you don't handle yourself with care. With this mindset, I put a priority on my body to recover after a gym session. And that keeps me from being burnt out and not being consistent. I eat to have energy, and with that energy, I can feel emotions. I can deal with them. I'm able to be excited about my gym routine. I'm excited to exercise instead of seeing it as something that I hate. I'm focused on being the best version of myself, and that's something that I can't compare to anyone. I allow myself to have like very broad aesthetic goals now. And I'm okay with not looking like them, just as long as I see my own personal progress. I am proud of my progress, even if it's not visually tangible. I might move slowly, and to other people, it might not look like I'm moving at all. Maybe I am staying stagnant for a little bit. I don't know. But whenever possible, I will choose to not go backwards. So that was my video for today. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye!